What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. I'm putting this up on the screen here. Let me say it. I told you so. I told you so. What did I say? What was it, 8 months ago, 9 months ago? I said a couple of things were going to be coming to Toledo. I said that the Gladiator was going to get the 392, was going to get a 6.4, and that there would also be a 5.7 variant of both the Wrangler and the Gladiator. I said that. Half of that so far has already been panned out. Everybody that said I was wrong, they said I was more right about the 5.7 and not the 6.4. And then here we are. The 6.4 is in the Gladiator and the Wrangler. I told you so. I also told you that the new midsize truck, which is built on the Gladiator platform, was also going to be built at Toledo. All of these insider websites and everybody else said I was wrong. They said they were going to build it at Belvedere. Now, are they going to build the truck at Belvedere? Yes, but I don't think it's going to be the Dakota. I don't think it's going to be the midsize on the Gladiator platform midsize truck that we all expect. I think it might be a Rampage or a smaller mini truck. I do not see in any way, shape, or form that Dakota being built at Belvedere. And I said this, and everybody was like, "This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just pulling shit out of his ass." Well, How many times is it that I don't know that what I'm talking about, or I'm pulling things out of my ass when I'm right every single friggin' time? How many times is it luck? How many times is it I guessed? This is how they try to diffuse the shit on some of those other websites. They'll be like, "Oh, he guessed. He guessed. He just good at guessing." If I was so good at guessing, I'd be betting on sports. I'd be betting. There'd be nights that I don't lose $15,000 playing baccarat. But it happens. So I don't win every single time I go to the casino, guys. But if I'm constantly right about the information, that means a couple things. Either the company's intentionally giving it to me, which, that's not the case, or I've built up some pretty damn good sources, and when I tell you something 5 months, 6 months, 8 months before anybody else is reporting on this, I told you. So that's why, because I've seen recently, like, new people that are on the channel, like, "Wow, this guy's such an asshole. Why does he got to rub it in people's faces?" I have to do that to correct the record. Do these guys go back and change their posts or their videos when they say, "Oh yeah, TK's just dumb. He's wrong. He doesn't know what he's talking about"? Do they correct the record? Do they? Because here's the thing: if they're correcting the record, I'm all about it, man. I don't have to be a complete dick, but they're not ever going to correct the record. They're never going to say that they were wrong. They're never going to give us the credit, when it's myself or Butter the Insider, OC Motivator, and it's sometimes even my guy Dizzle, right? When we're publishing stuff or talking about stuff that's coming at Stellantis, when I tell you to book it, when I tell you, like, you could put your life savings on it type of shit, that's going to happen. Same thing when I said that the electric truck was never going to come to market. They were going to cancel it. "Oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I haven't heard it from my sources. He's he's not really a journalist. He doesn't know anything." No, I'm not a journalist. I'm an intelligence operative that's worked for over 20 plus years and getting information. It doesn't matter if it's military, core shit, whatever. This is what I do. So to see this now, right? Are we going to see an article or something pop out from them where they say, "Oh yeah, those guys were right"? Fuck no, we're not going to see that. Hell no, I know for a fact we're not going to see it. Do I care? Nope, I don't. But I am going to correct the record every time. And we do have the new website, which I'm sure Butter's going to be ecstatic that I've dropped this twice in one day. GoAfterSpeed.com, aka Gas, where myself, Butter the Insider, OC Motivator, and I'm sure we're going to have more people on there. I don't know if Dizzle's going to write on the website or not. We'll see. We're going to write our articles, and we're going to put this information out in print and in videos on the website, so that there's no, for whatever reason, like the journalists in the car community, and I've made a lot of friends with them recently. All right, like I go to the Motor Trend party at CES every year now, and those guys over at Motor Trend are dope. The guys over at Cars and Auto Evolution. There's a bunch of different websites that I watch and read that are awesome, right? And they've given myself and Butter the Insider and the other guys credit for putting this kind of information out and being right consistently, right? But the reason for the website, the reason why the website is going up is just so we can be like, nope. For whatever reason, a lot of these other journalists, Car and Driver, some of the other ones, do not take YouTubers seriously. For whatever reason. They don't care if a YouTuber had the information 9 months ago. They just don't take it seriously. But magically, we get a website and put the same stuff on a website, and all of a sudden it'll get more credibility. Make it make sense. I don't know. But goafterspeed.com. Go check it out. Go make sure you subscribe to Butter the Insider and OC Motivator as well. I'll tag them in the description. So, yeah, I'm in bumper-to-bumper traffic. I hate life right now. I'm going to stop and probably have a steak, whatever, before I continue to hit the road. But I wanted to tell you guys about this because it's important in terms of correcting the record. And for you guys at Toledo, be excited because you're probably going to get another shift. They're probably going to bring people back that haven't been there because they're going to build that midsize truck, which is built off the Gladiator platform right there. And let me say it, I told you so. Told you so. I love the people that were making videos. There was people, I don't know, 6 months ago that were making videos saying I was wrong and that the midsize truck wasn't going to be built in Toledo, and I didn't know what I was talking about. Those videos magically got deleted yesterday. Huh. Now, I'm not going to cook the creators that made them. They were smaller YouTube channels, and I'm not mad at them for, I don't want to call it clout chasing, but I'm not mad at them for having a differing opinion than me because maybe they think they have better information than me. I don't have a problem with that at all. But it's kind of like if you're wrong, if I'm wrong, I don't delete the video. I leave it up. If I'm ever wrong and it's bad, I'm just going to leave the video up. That's called being transparent with your record, So, anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I don't know if I'm going to do a video on Brampton or not. I know a lot of people are asking me to do one, but I just don't look, we know there's nothing coming there. Unifor is now talking about buyouts and stuff there. I told you so. I told you they were selling all that property and shit around that plant. I told you they were pulling stuff out. And again, these insider sites are like, no, they're not. They're actually going to do they're going to do shit there. Now they're not doing nothing. So where you get your information from if you're a Mopar fan matters. That's the best thing I can tell you, because some of the stuff that's out there, it's just late. Anyways, I know I'm petty. Until next time, stay petty, my friends. I'm an asshole.